This is a video on how to ping the broadcast address through the CORE Network Emulator. So I'm in my emulator here. I'll go to Tools, select IP addresses, and just make sure you have 192.168.0.0 selected so that we can all start on the same address. Click OK. Then we're going to go over here to our virtual nodes. Let's add one router. Let's go over here and we'll add in our link layer nodes, we'll add an Ethernet switch. And this Ethernet switch will allow me to relay the messages to all the different nodes we're going to add. So again, in our virtual layer, we're going to add a bunch of nodes here. We'll just add four different end nodes, and on the link tool we will link them together. Starting with the router, we down click and drag. Then from the switch, we down click and drag out to each node. Perfect. You'll notice here, let's go up here to the selection tool, click on that so we can move things around. You'll notice here that my addresses are now 192.168.0.1 with the net mask of 24. And in here we've got a .20.21.22.23 for our addresses. Once we have everything set up the way we want it, we can then click on the Start Session button. That'll start our session. As soon as my red boxes all turn green, now we know the session has opened and we can go. Starting on my router, if I right click on the router, go to the shell window, select bash, I can ping, P-I-N-G space -B space my broadcast address 192.168.0.255. Then I'll hit enter and it'll say warning, pinging broadcast address, and then it'll begin the ping. From there I can just click on any node, right click and go to TCP dump. Click on that and it will show you that it is actually receiving that ping. It's getting the echo request right here, getting pinged over and over and over again. You can show that from any computer, any end node here at the TCP dump, and it's showing again that this is getting pinged. Okay, all you need to do is take a screenshot of this, move it off to the side so it kind of shows your network setup a little bit. Take a screenshot and it'll show that it's being pinged. I'll show you one more thing. We'll stop the session. Then we'll go ahead and we'll restart it. Once the session begins, I will ping a specific address. Right click, go to shell window, go to bash. I'm going to ping this first address right here, PING space 192.168.0.20. Now it's pinging that address. If I click on another node, right click and do the TCP dump, notice what happens here. It's listening, it's listening, it's listening, but we're not getting a ping. Contrast that with the node that we actually pinged. Right click, go to TCP dump, and immediately we see that we're getting a reply and a request. Now when we did the broadcast address, we only got a request. We weren't replying because it was broadcasting out to all of the nodes. And that is it. Stop your session. Just make sure you submit the screenshot and you are good.